After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Trying to find room. It's Payne. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Scanning the field. It's Carr. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Washington. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Setting the tone early. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Lyle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to pass. It's Dampier. Snags a quick throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. With sure hands, it's Lyon. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
This is the sixth play on the drive. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end, shows off his hands.
Critical moment of this conference championship, third and short on the seventh play of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass. That's going to bring out fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Design quarterback run. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Getting set, second down play here. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Bro, what the fuck?
It's Lyon. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The Hurricanes line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. With pressure and sack, it will be tackled inside the 10.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
2nd and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He escapes the pocket, looking for 6. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hurricanes! Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Wide open downfield. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it again. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This will ball incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back. It's Carr. Quick dart to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The completion sets up a second down. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lyle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Moulton. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. The catch is made. Going toward the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. But they were backed up to start the drive. With some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Carr. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Sure he is. It's Hayes. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
How about Notre Dame sending him back here? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch!
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking for a gap. It's Payne. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He stopped him with a 45, but that's good for a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays.
That was picked off. He's bringing it back at the 20. Crosses the 10. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The Hurricanes line up with a first and goal. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. How about the big nose tackle? That was a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy, but that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He's looking to make a big play downfield.
Man.
They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. They'll run it to the left. Lights off a defender. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. You get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? 21. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Canes are looking to keep this drive going. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. QB to the tight end for a completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They'll test the right side here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense. And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. For the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference conference championship, huge stage, everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab. It's Payne. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Payne. He powers through. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Washington. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure.
Oh, that's some bullshit, man.
As he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Let's it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Comes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. If I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He made it. 3 points on the board. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker gives him the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
But I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Moulton. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.